Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Morgan and bid you all welcome back to Elex. So last time we took a lap around the Dome City to try and see if we could find a way to sneak in. That amounted to nothing, so we are going to have a word with this Junta fellow.
So annoying.
I want to get into the city. Can you get me in?
Have you tried to get in yet?
Yes, I went to the gate.
And? You got turned away, right?
I wouldn't be here otherwise.
Okay. I can offer you a way to get into the city, but it's risky because you might not get out again. At least not if they confiscate your ID.
Why won't I be able to get out?
Alright. I just hope things don't go the same way they did with Cooper.
And I knew it.
The clerics have shut the city up tight. They won't let anyone who doesn't have a valid ID through the gate. Not in, not out.
Why would the clerics stop people leaving the city?
They're stopping them meeting up with us. That's what I heard. Paranoid assholes. Anyway, we're off the point. You want in, right? And I can give you a counterfeit ID that will get you in. But, once you're inside there, I need you to go and take an ID card to Cooper. That way he can come back out again. Like I say, I can get you in, but I also need you to help me out. You good with that? Does that sound like a deal?
I don't know. Why, what's stopping me from just hanging on to the ID so I can come and go as I please?
Deal. Give me the ID, and I'll meet Cooper.
Good. Right. That's the plan. Long term. You see, Wick has all the blank IDs. So before I can get you an ID, I need you to get me Wick.
Where is Wick?
Well, that there is a good question. You see, he's been gone for a while. He'd gone over to the ruins to see if there was anything worth scavenging there, and hasn't come back. You should look for him over to the northwest if you're in a hurry to get into the city. Just look through all the houses. He should still be there, scavenging.
Unless he's dead.
Are there any traders out here?
Out here? Not really traders, no.
Don't you trade?
If there's profit in it, I'll buy and sell anything you want. What is it you're looking for?
Just show me what you're willing to trade.
All right, let's see if we can both profit.
I'm looking to buy a weapon.
Sure, if you have the shards.
Here, I'll take it.
Shards to me, and to you, your key.
What am I supposed to do with this?
You open the crate in the shack over there with it. I don't lug all my merchandise around with me. Go on, go and get it. You won't be disappointed.
Get
I like
something
how
to drink first.
it doesn't even give us a chance to ask what it is, but I did go ahead and
Really?
play ahead a little bit just to make sure I wasn't as, misguided as last time. I do apologize for the last video, just kind of, I don't know, I just have a lot of off days, and that's why videos for me tend to be a little more sporadic than your average everyday YouTuber. I don't have very good focus, and if I don't like the way a recording went, I'll usually scrap it, but I don't have the luxury of time these days, so I'm not really doing that. And if a recording goes awry, I just kind of have to roll with it. But so after that recording ended, I went ahead a little bit just to see if I could get off on the right foot this time. So this grenade launcher that we just bought from him, kind of a blind purchase. It's one of the heavy weapons. We have no chance to use it right now. But as you can imagine, this is something that our buddy Rock down below would take an interest in. So we're going to hop over there. Okay, it's kind of funny that he said there's no merchants out here, but there are in fact two. And I should have checked with the Berserker merchant to see if he had more arrows for us. I didn't even think to do that. But things be how they is. So let's deposit this weapon with Rock. I also want to see, he wanted like 6 portions of dried meat. How much do we have? We have 5. We're 1 off. So it might be worth... they call them traveling merchants, but they don't seem to travel very far. It's interesting how teleporting doesn't advance time in this, which I guess makes sense. This isn't fast travel in the sense of the Elder Scrolls or anything like that. It's literally just, a phase, into a different point, I don't know why I'm trying to get so technical, is literally a teleport. So where is this merchant? He was strutting around. Kind of a shame they don't tell us what kind of merchant he is. He's just a traveling merchant. Somewhere around the bridge, I guess? I think this is the cleric one that we encountered down here before. Yeah, they call them traveling merchants. They don't seem to actually wander a great distance. This one's just kind of walking around here where we encountered him in the first place, but actually that might be something that my friend Nuku brought up. He said that when you reload a game, NPCs don't stay where they are, but instead seem to go back to where they're supposed to be at that time of day. And it's wherever their AI script really starts them. And I commented on how they don't really seem to have anything like that anymore, because back in the days of the Zenjin that Gothic 1 and 2 were built on, if you rested, NPCs would... actually, the Berserker one is wandering up here. Let's see if we can get him first. If you rested, all the NPCs would pop to their positions where they would normally be at that time of day. And I like that because that meant advancing the time of day meant you knew where everybody was. You didn't have to wait for them to like crawl out of bed or get somewhere. It was also funny because any corpses of NPCs would also teleport to wherever they were supposed to be at that time of day. So it was a bit comical in that regard. Have you arrows?
Then show me what...
He does not have arrows. That's a shame. Also do not have any dried meat. An even bigger shame, because we could have just taken care of that right off the bat. Whatever, let's go check out the cleric merchant. Maybe he's got something more for us. So, interesting that the city, the Dome City in Abessa, it seems like once you get in, you may not be able to get out. So they seem to be treating it a bit like Harbor Town in Risen, which is kind of cool. That also means that once we're in there, might be a while before we can do anything again. Where are these fools? Oh, wow, this guy's actually really traveling. He might be going back to Ignadan. Yeah, whatever, we'll deal with that later. Maybe someone in Goliet... Yeah, I mean, we could fast travel. Why not hop back to Goliet real quick?
An impressive building. I hope the occupants can tell us something of its history.
It was a hotel. That's about all there is to it. I guess while we're here, we'll talk to Duras.
About Ascor's murder. I don't think Baron did it. Ascor was his friend, and Baron just wants to be left alone. I don't see why he'd murder anyone.
All right. Even though he knew Ascor better than most, yeah, you're right. He doesn't have the energy, or the motive. Frankly, I only think Ragnar wanted Baron questioned in case he had seen anything. It looks like he didn't.
Nothing but
Take him
trees.
off the list for now.
Thorgal wasn't anywhere near Goliet at the time of the murder, and he has witnesses to prove it.
Yeah, he's also too skilled a fighter to have left Ascor such a bloody mess. So, he's out as a suspect.
That's 2 down.
Garen just wants to hunt. He didn't like Ascor, but I don't think he killed him. Besides, if he had killed Ascor, he'd have used his bow, not a sword.
Yeah, all Garen wants is to hunt. He'd have no motive for this.
It's not conclusive, but I don't think it was him.
I agree. I don't think it was him either. Let's take him off the list.
Everybody's off the list.
Eardor didn't have time to commit a murder. He's tending to the world hard and looking after supplies. Besides, he's just too weak to have killed Ascor in the way you described.
Yes, I agree. I don't think Eardor was capable of this. That's one less suspect for us.
Rock wasn't anywhere near Goliet when the murder was committed. He didn't like Ascor, but I don't think he could have done it. I'd say he didn't kill Ascor.
I didn't think he would have the opportunity, but Ragnar insisted I look into him. I guess Ragnar was wrong.
You recently became a warrior, didn't you? You and Ascor are both eligible to be paladins?
Yes, but trust me, I'm happier with my job collecting waifs and strays than becoming a paladin and going out to the front lines. I think I'm making more of a difference doing what I'm doing. Ascor, though, was a driven man. Becoming a paladin was all he wanted.
You were right. The investigation was a waste of time. It must have been someone outside Edan. All of his suspects are innocent.
It's Ragnar we'll have to convince. He is certain one of them did it. He's not often wrong.
Then who do you think it was?
I don't know.
Then tell Ragnar that.
What about Baron? He didn't have a proper alibi, did he?
There was no one there to say he was at his post. And of all the suspects, he knew Ascor the best.
Then it must be him.
Well,
The others all have alibis, and Baron knew Ascor better than the others.
I thought you said Ragnar only included Baron in case he saw something.
Ragnar wants answers. He's insisting the murderer is found. You've questioned everyone, and Baron's the only one without a decent alibi. Do you know where Baron is?
I found him in the forest, but he said he takes time off to go to the lift into the Valley of the Damned.
Then we should go there and see what we find. You want me to come with you?
What do you think we'll find there?
Who knows? But we don't have any evidence so far, so it feels like we should check this clue out. At least so we can tell Ragnar that we did.
You're serious? You really think Baron did it?
What other leads do we have? Look, let's just check this out and then we'll know for sure.
sounds like a plan.
Alright. I'll search the area near the lift that Baron talked about. What is it I'm looking for?
We won't know until we find it. Have a look around, bring me anything you find. Just don't interfere with it.
What do you mean, interfere?
Bring anything you find to me without disturbing it. Whatever you find, we should take it to Ragnar.
Then you know what it is.
No, I'm warning you. Do what I say.
Right.
Just trust me. Your life might depend on it.
Ooh. I don't know, that's a little sketchy. Suddenly, Duras seems to be in love with us, but, I don't know, he seems to have some hidden insight into this mission here. I kind of question his motives. But let's have him come with us. I actually am really engaged in this quest now that suddenly this turn of events has come around. So let's bring him along.
I could use your help.
Then you have it.
You think you can keep up with me? I mean, I use a jetpack sometimes.
I know. I have one that I haven't taken to the pit yet.
Can you use it though? You are a berserker.
Yeah, sometimes rules can be bent. I'll deal with any trouble.
Then let's go. There's an abandoned camp in some ruins to the west of Goliet. You can meet me there.
You lead, I'll follow. The berserkers have held the Alps back with bravery and magic. This fight will call upon those qualities.
Come with me.
You've already got someone with you.
Excellent.
Alright, well, I'll send you home.
You should go to the camp in Edan.
Okay.
We'll meet up with him again later.
Follow me.
All right.
Alright, so Duras seems very eager to get this done, which means he's willing to bend the rules a little bit. So that, just takes care of that question of his accessibility and his ability to get around with us, which is kind of funny. It's one thing for him to use it in the wilderness, but I guarantee you as soon as we drop down here, he'll have that jetpack right in front of everybody's eyes. Yep, there he goes. Started to doubt myself for a second. I want to find the weapons merchant. Or the armor merchant, seeing as the armor merchant seems to have better stuff.
What goods have...
Understood.
You do have arrows. I'll take them all. We could get a shield. Might be worth doing. Although we do have the, We do have the hammer that we are probably going to end up using in short order. Unless we've already leveled up. We have not. I think we're close to it, though. Let's wait until morning.
Don't steal anything here.
Hang on, I haven't talked to you yet.
Another damned outsider. We ought to lock you up until we can ship you back to where you came from.
You have a problem with outsiders?
Can you think of one problem on Magellan that isn't down to outsiders? The clerics gave us the Albs. The Albs come here building their filthy converters. They foul our soil, kill our people. The only thing stopping these bastards killing every last one of the free people are the hooded crows.
Why do you hate the Alps so much?
That's a pretty obvious answer.
So much Elex. They've lost all their emotion. They're like machines. Killing machines. How messed up must you be to decide to do that? And how do they get the Elex they're so pumped up on? They tear it from the ground. They take plants, animals, and people, and feed them into their converters. Every alb, every mutant stands against nature.
So you don't trust anyone?
Our founding fathers knew well that you have to be really careful who you trust. They taught us we cannot give in to the temptation that awaits us outside our walls. And they did well. In the end, they were the first to see the deviant nature of technology. No one who has seen a mutant with their own eyes can deny that.
Sounds like you really hate the Alps.
They won't stop until everyone is dead. It's always us berserkers who are taking losses. 10 hooded crows on the last patrol alone. All good men. Now, I'm asked to make up my ranks with outsiders?
It almost sounds like you envy the Alps' power.
A fully trained Alb commander, even an Elexitor. They may be powerful, but true power is only found in the will to win and the fighting spirit. Have you got them? A fighting spirit, a will to win.
I have the will of a warrior.
Took Elex as well.
Then you would be just another henchman. A soulless puppet for their cause. Is that what you want? To destroy Magellan as you destroy your soul? A strong sword. Our very effective combat magic. And a strong will. Those will save the world. They will stop the Albs.
You want to kill Alps?
Why do you ask so many obvious questions, dude?
Them. And every man, woman, and child on this planet should want to do the same. What about you? Are you ready to go and hunt some Albs?
Are you offering?
Tell me the mission.
Very well. The Albs have been scouting ruins to the west of here. It could be they're searching for resources, but it could be they're scouting our patrol routes, or looking for somewhere to set up a base they can use to launch an attack on Goliet. Whatever they're doing, those Albs have had a free run of things for too long. I need someone to head out there and kill them.
Where are these ruins?
To the west, in the Valley of the Damned. The Albs have
course.
been spotted in some abandoned ruins out there. It could be they've made those ruins their base, and are sending out patrols across the area from there. We've had reports of Albs on the roads around there, and out along the river by the World Heart.
Teach me something.
Yes,
Well, you're very eager to teach us something, but I wish you would come with us for this mission. Alright, so we can get an armor improvement from this fellow. We need more intelligence to get animal trophies, unfortunately. Still short on these things. Let's just go with that. Why not? Bang! Every little...
Point here.
None of your business.
Don't steal anything here.
Please move. Thanks. Armor merchant. Where does he run off to?
Maybe later.
I want to see if there's anything... I don't know if... this game is broken up into chapters. So I wonder if, like, trading inventories get updated every time a new chapter is reached.
I'd like to...
Pick your arm.
A slaughter blade. It actually does seem like he's getting new stuff. Okay, if we got that helmet, we wouldn't have the smart goggles anymore. Let's go ahead and just buy out all the arrows. That way we don't have to worry about those for a while. Ooh, a workbench. Oh, wow. Okay, we still don't have the ability to modify weapons, so that's not going to help us. What does it take to get that?
Take that tick to the pit.
Take your face to the pit. Crafting, we need modify weapons. 25 dex, 15 intelligence. So we only need 5 points in each. So that'll probably be the next level up. I want to get to 40 strength before we worry about anything else. That way we can... See, nobody comments on Duras using his tech. Even though he's supposed to be a well-respected and trusted fellow here. Oh well. So... We're probably not going to be able to do the whatchamacallit, the Owl Patrol Atom Bouncer. Nice. But now that we got Duras with us, I think we can do more down in the valley. Possibly find that gear wheel and hopefully find something.
These are the things we're fighting for.
Yeah. Broken bridge. Some spiky palisades. Is that what you're fighting for? Oh, wow.
The entrance to the Valley of the Damned. We'll have to be careful down there. There's a reason these people were sent into exile.
I'm still waiting to see if Jax ever speaks during those scripted dialogues. I don't like the way the camera zooms.
Look
Ah.
out!
Oh, you like that business? Ow! Ow! Holy shit. Alright, well done. Let's have a snack. So now... should be able to get to the bottom of that lift and look for that gear wheel. But I'm not sure exactly where we're supposed to be looking for evidence that Duras is looking for. But I think I did see like a corpse and stuff at the bottom of the lift. Maybe that's what we need. I just never got the chance to inspect it because of this damn horn dog over here. Alright, bitch. Vengeance will be mine.
I'll get this one.
Let's both get him. That's right. And down you go. Whatever. It's the shame you deserve. Yeah, so here's a mess of somebody here. There's a letter. Message from an exile. You fucking bastards. May the Alb combat robots overrun your cursed city of Goliet, and all the Albs torture you to death for exiling me here. All I wanted was to survive. It took me too long to learn your magic. So using a firearm from the old world to survive makes me a criminal? You say life is sacred and then leave me out here to die defenseless. Okay. He's a little butthurt, but perhaps understandably. What? You guys forbid technology, and yet you clearly have a big sci-fi red fucking button to operate this thing. You got fucking high-tech ammunition here. God, you really are a bunch of hypocrites. You hardly practice what you preach. Alright, well, I thought that the gear might have been somewhere down near the lift. I could, as usual, turn on the quest marker to try and track it down a little bit easier, but I don't want to. Well, well, well. Okay, nothing under here.
I'll get this one.
Well done. Stopped it in its tracks. So I guess we'll take this episode to explore the valley a bit. Actually, we could take Duras to fight some raptors, too. And get that taken care of. Awfully pleasant valley to be sending criminals and heretics to. I almost wouldn't mind it if it wasn't such a dangerous, nasty place. Okay, nothing here. I knew it wouldn't be completely empty. Well, someone has decayed over here. It was a nice hidey hole, but it's funny how, like, they mossed over, like, all the stuff here, but they just used they used the ground texture on top of it. I mean, it's a nice attention to detail, but still a bit of a lazy shortcut. I think Duras got stuck. Where the hell is he? I think he's drowning. Or hopefully he can follow us out of here. Yeah, he's like under the water. There he is. You silly fool. Again, someone took a lot of time to build some infrastructure down here for a place that only criminals are left to be abandoned. I kind of question, I think the fellow, I forget his name, the guy who commands the lift.
Remarkable country.
Indeed. It sounded like they didn't wholly abandon the exiles. Like, they would bring them supplies and get in touch with them. But they must have been sent on some kind of work detail down here, just like the prisoners in Gothic 1. But because of the war with the Albs, they just kind of left them down here. And that does seem really scummy. And that's one of the things that's making me a little bitter towards the Berserkers. It's just how willing they are to just abandon people that they're supposedly, trying to build this community where everyone helps each other, and it's almost like a socialist kind of society, but in a hot minute they will just leave you to die. and find any reason to destroy you to the wolves. Daka 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 daka. Okay. Doesn't seem like a huge profit from those. So hang on, we're out of the valley. Like this ain't the Valley of the Damned no more. There's a lift over there. So you're telling me people have not been able to get out of this fucking valley? Just a easy waltz right up fucking road here. None of them found their way out of here. How ridiculous. Oh, a little camp here. Delicious. Oh yeah, we're back here. I want to kill that Reaver that kicked our ass earlier. Yeah, I see you. That was easy. Getting a lot of plants. I guess we should look into alchemy at some point. Would probably behoove us. Oh, hello.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Ow. You punk. Those biters are kind of assholes. Man, I really left a lot of stuff around here. Alright, so let's see if we can get a round 2 on this sucker. Oh, there's some explosives. Get him near there.
I'll get you.
Oh, will you? Ow. Shit. Holy shit, he blasted me. We're not really doing a lot to him, are we? Ow! I'm not sure what that radiation does. What do you say? What do you want to do? Yeah, we're chipping away at him. Whoops, I forgot about that. Man, Duras is kind of getting wrecked, though. Makes me nervous. Fuck's sake. It's killing me. Ow. Fuck. I just can't let Duras go down because we're probably not making out of here if he does. Yeah, that's how we do it. Too bad we can't get his weapon, though. That does bug me. I understand they want to try and balance the game a little bit so you can't get high-powered weapons early on just by cheesing an NPC like we did. But at the same time, I can't use it for a while, so... You know, it's nice to pick up some kind of rewards that we can look forward to. So I don't really approve of that. But that's what they want to do. Picking up a lot of Elex. We got a ring of fire resistance. I guess this will be the test if we can actually wear 2 rings at a time. That's a no. Well, there's a... Oh! Pardon? Let's not make that mistake twice. Yeah, it's the World Heart where everyone was dead. I'm surprised that nobody's commented on this one. Like, nobody seems concerned about the fate of these fools.
A World Heart. The hearts of all berserkers beat with them, for they shall heal the world.
Well, why is nobody taking care of this one, then? Oh, is that part of the valley of the...
Bad here, is it?
No, it's alright. As long as you're not stepping on landmines. No, there's a dwelling there. Why don't we take a look-see? Okay, there's a palisade here. I'm surprised this thing hasn't toppled over. God, we're so close. I just want to be able to use that damn hammer. That dammer hammer. Woohoo! I like it. Oh, hello. Got another Elex vein. It is neat how they actually add the snow texture, the frost texture around it, although it is just a stark white, like no texture to speak of. Daka 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 daka. It seems like a guaranteed 20 every time. I don't know if they have something... Well, there's like a chance of better loot like you get in Risen. That would be nice. I wish I hadn't gotten rid of that. Let's see. Let's get up this route here. Want to see who lives in this house just yonder. What is that icon? I never looked at that before. The icon inside my stamina meter. I think that's supposed to be a faction icon. I'm guessing that fist jutting through the triangles is the logo of the guildless. Seems like a... Okay. Something's rotten here, because I can hear some bugs. Yep, that's a dead fool. Ooh, an alchemist. Guess he was up to some kind of shenanigans. Oh ho! There's no noticeable difference in taste this way. River water, fish spawn, critter droppings, only a pinch of dung to keep the taste. Careful with the dosage, otherwise strong headaches, nausea, and cramps will result. Fill up no more than a fifth of the drink, the difference is barely noticeable. Brewing a potion with mana. Okay, so he's cheating, making some bathtub gin, I guess. At least in mana form. Man, he's got some good shit down here. He's got an actual, like, spring mattress, although the springs are showing through. And he had a gold chalice for no good reason. But he is deceased. I'm guessing he took a little too much of his own stuff. Oh, don't you spit at me, you jerk. One thing I've noticed about the lock-on, it seems like when an enemy dies and the lock-on disengages, it quickly jerks your camera back to the facing it was before. Oh, there it is. The facing that it had before you locked onto an enemy, which is pretty jarring. But we are now level 9. So let's boost us. What? 5? Oh no. Oh no. You suck so bad. God, so it costs 2 points for every point in the stat above 30, I guess. That sucks. God, so I still can't use this damn weapon. Oh. I'm probably never going to be able to use that at this rate. Oh, well. Well, we got that. Let's just quickly get a gauge of where... Oh, okay, that's at the top. Alright, so we don't even need to be down here. So that's good. Let's go back up. Drop this wheel off with... what's his name over here? I'm sure he'll be overjoyed. What depends?
That depends.
Yeah?
I've got the missing gear, so now you can repair the winch.
Are you sure you want that doing? Think about it. You're opening the door to criminals. We could be attacked, murdered, passed over for promotion. Who knows what could happen?
I'm not asking. Fix the damn winch.
I'll deal with that when I need to. Right. I'll get to work right away. Give me a minute.
I don't... The dialogue was so fucked up there. What happened?
That's it. The elevator should work now. But if I find out that someone has used this elevator without authorization, you will have to answer to me.
Alright. Give me that. Whatever, it's working now. I don't think that's really a big deal, but hey, it's experience. Summon the lift. Guess I'll keep it up here for now. Don't mind me, I'll just help. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing. Well, Baron is kind of moping around here, so guess we'll check out these crags. Hang on, I haven't even looked at this yet. Is this just like a bridge? Yeah, it's just a bridge. Let's look around here. Maybe in these crags somewhere, Baron has a secret buried. I hears ya.
All right, then.
Yeah, well done. Let's take a stroll through here and see what up. Seems like the kind of place you would bury a secret. And ducka. I am glad that we now have industrial machines to take care of the mining, so we don't have to go through a long-ass picking animation anymore. Yeah, you want a piece? I don't think you know what you're in for. You big old chicken. Crap, there's a lot of things. Wow. That was a hell of a stab. Yes, they really want Duras. Yeah, that's how we do. A lot of beasties around here. We might as well clean house. Bakok, 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 bakok. Oh crap, we got 3 now. How about the runts? Shit, shit, shit. Wasn't paying attention. Come on, you punks. Could you just do the thing? Yeah, eat shit. Let's get a gauge of where we should be looking. Oh, all the way over there. Well, that kind of spoiled it. Bloop. So somewhere around here? Down there? Herm. Looked like it was on the other side of the wall. Aha!
Magalan is a truly amazing place.
Yeah, think so? So what this mean? Why does that keep closing?
I found something hidden in Baron's hiding place.
What'd you find?
Here, do you think this could belong to Baron?
No, that was Ascor's. And now we find it at a place Baron confesses coming to regularly? Huh, I'd say we have some evidence.
Well, you think that's conclusive, though? Maybe it was a gift. You never really know. I mean, they were good friends.
After what you did for me, I will trust you to decide what to do with the casket.
I'll take it to Ragnar. And you can consider this case done. You needn't worry about it anymore.
Is that everything you have to say?
The destruction of a seedling is a matter for a warlord. Your involvement is over.
Uh-huh. So what happens now?
I take this to Ragnar. He'll deal with it from here.
You want to know what I think about the murder?
Very well. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, to be frank here, I really don't think that's solid evidence.
Well, I don't think any of the people on the list did it. There's just not the proof. There's only one person associated with Ascor we've not investigated. You.
Me?
Well, that's a hell of an accusation.
You carry a sword. Then you find out Baron goes to where the seedling was found, and suddenly think he's a prime suspect.
You can't think I did it.
I do. It's simple. You murdered Ascor.
What are you talking about? You can't seriously
Dun dun.
think it was me.
Tell me your alibi.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You spend your time outside Goliet, and you've spent all your time trying to persuade me not to investigate this. Then tell me. Tell me, or you'll have to tell Ragnar.
Ragnar will see me dead. I'm an outsider, and Ascor was born a berserker. He was known, and he was one of Ragnar's favorites.
So you did kill him?
Kill him? Yes. Murder him? No. I found Ascor by the lift one day. He'd managed to kill the seedling he'd been given. He knew that would stop him becoming a paladin. He attacked me.
So why hide that? And why frame Baron?
Baron's been blackmailing me. He found me with Ascor's body. He knows I'm an outsider. Who would they believe? Who do you believe? I gave you a chance. Won't you do that for me?
Now here's the thing. We're taking his word for it, and that's exactly the kind of excuse I imagine he could have come up with over all this time in the occasion that he gets caught with his pants down. But I don't feel like this is a decision we should really delay.
I can see why you did it. I'll keep your secret.
Thank you. You don't know what a weight this has been. I owe the Berserkers. Now I owe them more. I didn't want him dead, but he flipped on me. I don't think it helped that it was me. He couldn't stand the idea that he'd be facing exile while I continued on as a warrior.
I don't know, that was weird. Like, our cold increased because we made a cautious decision instead of just throwing him to justice. But it said he didn't like it, and then the next sentence suddenly he did. So I assume that just kind of evened itself out.
What is in the casket?
Property that belongs to the Berserkers. You now know who the murderer is. That's what you needed to discover.
Ragnar wants answers. This won't be over until he's happy he has them. Time for you to step aside and let me finish this.
What do you mean?
I solved the murder. I will get the reward.
Wait a moment.
I could tell Ragnar that murderer wasn't a berserker.
You could also tell him it was me.
You'll have to take that risk.
You don't believe I can let you go to Ragnar after that?
Then draw your weapon or trust me.
Then do it. But quickly. The sooner we have it behind us, the better.
I actually did not expect the whole deal with Duras to work out so... I don't know, so crazy. Like, I thought, oh, it's a murder case. You go talk to people. One of them did it. You decide who did it, and blah, blah, blah. But no, this actually ran a lot deeper. Now, we have a lot of, we have a lot to be concerned with on our hands. But I think I'm going to give Duras the benefit of the doubt for now, because he's done a lot for us. And, I don't know. There's that old... I don't know what you would call it. It's like a story, kind of a like moral story about like who your friends really are and that kind of thing. And the end of like the whole kind of like lesson is that the whole metaphor is that a good friend would bury a body for you and wouldn't ask any questions. And Duras has been a friend to us. I don't really believe in that message, but Duras has been a friend to us. So I think we're going to help him out here.
You ordered the warrior Duras to investigate Ascor's murder?
Yes. Ascor was a trusted and well-liked member of our people. So it was only right that his murder should be investigated by Duras. Justice will be done. Ascor's murderer must face the punishment they deserve.
I have some information about Ascor's murder.
Anything you know would be helpful. What have you learned?
The murderer isn't anyone from Goliet.
How do you know this?
None of the suspects had a clear motive or opportunity. It makes sense that it was an outsider. There is a war on, after all.
So why was Ascor killed?
For the seedling. My guess, it was a simple robbery. Ascor refused to hand over the seedling and was killed for it.
So Ascor died honorably, defending the seedling? I had started to hear grumblings about Ascor, but defending a seedling to the death, that is the man I knew. You stand for the law, and you see good men die for it. So we have an answer. There would never be a good result to this tragedy. But knowing that this foul murder was not committed by one of our brothers is as much as I could hope for. I will consider this matter closed. My thanks to you and to Duras for bringing me this closure. You did well to bring this information to me. Here. Take this reward as thanks for ending this matter. I am surprised you solved this before Duras.
I gotta be honest, there's no way they didn't come up with that idea on their own, and how I just come up with a hypothetical, and he considers that solid evidence to close the case. I don't know, that's just... I don't get it. Well, hopefully you're cool with that, Duras, but we won't speak of it in here, where the walls have ears. Let's go have a chat over here.
A brave choice.
Is that everything you have to say?
From a lost sheep to a wolf.
When fate brings us together, we will see. I could use your help.
You lead, I'll follow. Opportunities are there to be seized. Very good.
That was a... I don't know. That wasn't really the kind of message that I thought would come as a result of that. But it is what it is.
I know why Elder is angry.
So he told you why he was making trouble?
Orin has barred the Hammer Clan from the tavern.
And the only thing that starts men complaining faster than an empty stomach is an empty flagon. You seem to have a gift for getting people to talk. I want you to use that gift and find a way to persuade Orin to lift his ban. I will see what Angram knows about this. If the Ison clan are allowed into that tavern, then the Hammer clan must be too.
Well, what about the crows? I don't think he was letting crows in either. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that puts us at about an hour. Another long episode today, so we're going to call it here. Hope you all enjoyed. This was infinitely more productive than the last one, so I'm proud of that. But until next time, don't forget to follow me up on Twitch, subscribe to my Stream Archive channel. By the time this video goes live, both of those will probably be active again, so keep your eyes open. Links in the description below, and we will see you all next time. Have a wonderful night.